Everybody, and we are back with the Rocket League relegation finals right now between Noble and Deer Creek. Already 4.5 minutes left on the clock here. No goals happened yet so far. The ball going to start over in Deer Creek's possession. Noble looking to try to get some possession back, but the Deer Creek able to hit that back over on the Noble side. Going to grab possession in Noble's favor. Flowers going to go up for this ball, hitting that over into the left side. The Demolition going to come out from Deer Creek, going to grab possession, try to get this flick to score one. Doesn't quite get that. A fantastic clear coming out from Noble side. Play-Doh going to try to go up for that one. Doesn't quite get there. PZU going to hit this one over towards the left corner. A bit of a double commit on the side of Deer Creek. Tries to send that one back over to Noble's side. The ball kind of floating down towards Deer Creek's goal. Flowers going for the net. Doesn't get there, but very close shot. PZU tries to go up for it. Doesn't follow that one. Play-Doh able to hit that one back out. Almost a quick follow-up on the side of Noble, but a clear from Deer Creek will go out towards that right side. Connor going to try to follow this one. PZU ready. Hits that over towards the left side. The ball smacked over towards Deer Creek side. Able to get a nice save there. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Still no goals. Both of these teams doing a great job keeping this game close. Some great saves going out from both teams as well. Noble going to grab possession of this ball really quick, being hit back over by Deer Creek. Possession just kind of going back and forth between these teams right now. Play-Doh going to try to grab this one, followed up by Cruz. Able to pick it back up there. Cruz hitting it towards the middle, going to try to follow up for a net. PZU tries to get the save, but Flowers going to knock that one down. An early lead here for Noble.
Yeah, Noble and Deer Creek just kind of feeling each other out, trying to find out exactly what type of defense is going to be played and where their opportunities are going to happen. Play-Doh making a lot of great saves for Deer Creek during that series, but finally the Noble offense able to get a nice 50-50 hit in that corner and get an opportunity to score.
Yeah, doing some great jobs with these air dribbles here. Cruz able to beat that air dribble there. PZU going to try to follow up on it. Flowers looking for a shot. No dice there. Tries to grab possession into Deer Creek's favor. Ball still kind of going back and forth. Apollo looking for a shot, but saved out by Deer Creek. Play-Doh going to follow this one. Ball hit back over towards the Noble side, and a fantastic shot from Connor from downtown. Able to hit this amazing half-court snipe over Apollo's head to be able to slot it in that top left corner. This game now even with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yeah, really good awareness from Connor to be able to recognize where the Noble goalie was and just exactly where they needed to score, as there is an unfortunate tip-off for Noble there is going to quickly send Deer Creek up to a 2-1 lead. All of a sudden, Noble, who has had firm control of this game, is now looking down from below.
Yeah, Cruz with the unfortunate hit over in towards their net. Now Deer Creek up a goal, but they certainly have the aggression on their side to be able to make something happen. Deer Creek have had to be on the defensive end in a lot of this game so far, so we're going to have to see if Noble can get past this. Flowers over the head of PZU. Cruz going to try to help that one out, but PZU going to grab possession here. Connor over the head of Apollo. Towards the middle, Play-Doh maybe looking for something to happen here, but a demolition comes out onto Flowers. Only 2 defenders left. A double commit on the side of Noble. The ball going to head back over to Deer Creek side, but picked up by Connor. Connor in a great position to be able to take the shot, just a little bit too high. Is not able to slot another one in. 2 minutes left. Noble going to try to grab possession here and slot another one in, but Deer Creek doing a great job of just keeping possession over on the side of Noble's half. This ball towards the middle. Maybe a shot here for Connor. PZU following up, but Apollo with a fantastic save, able to clear that one back out. The ball still sitting over on Noble's half. Deer Creek still looking to try to get one more on the board here. 90 seconds left on the clock for Noble to try to get another ball in this net here. Over one defender. Play-Doh's going to grab this one, try to air dribble this one in, but Cruz is able to save it, but not enough pressure on the ball there. Play-Doh with this fantastic air dribble straight into the net. Almost a great save, but it's just able to get that second touch on it. Deer Creek now up 3-1 with 75 seconds left.
Yeah, and it's a really hard situation for Noble to be able to get any goals. They're really struggling to even walk it out of their own end zone. A lot of impressive saves coming from the side of Noble, but when Deer Creek puts on this pressure, it's really difficult to actually get any offensive shots. But before I say anything, Jackson, a lot of offensive pressure actually coming from Noble, knowing they're down 2 points, looking for an opportunity to make this game one still close.
Yeah, now 60 seconds left. Almost was able to slot one in. Connor with a nice flick. Cruz able to save that one. Play-Doh looking for another air dribble. Gets the flip reset. Isn't able to slot that one in, but Connor ready to pick this one back up. Keeping the ball over on Noble's side. Deer Creek being up 2 goals. Kind of just looking to keep the defense up in their favor. Not let the ball get over onto their half. Flowers coming in with maybe a shot here. Apollo on the follow-up. And there it is able to slot another one in. 28 seconds left in this match. Certainly able to get another one in, more than enough time to be able to bring this tie.
Apollo and Flower really understanding where they were positioned with each other, being able to pass the ball back and forth. It just made Play-Doh have to use so much of his booster management there and just didn't have enough resources to be able to get back on the goal. Really great play from Noble.
Yeah, Deer Creek quickly picking up this early possession, keeping this over on Noble's side. Apollo going to hit that one out, maybe try to follow up on it. Cruz beat by Play-Doh. Play-Doh able to follow this one up. Tries to hit it off this back wall here. Apollo going to stutter it out a little bit. Only 10 seconds left, and a slot comes in from Connor. Connor able to get another one down. Only 8 seconds left, and Noble down by 2.
Yeah, great strike from Deer Creek there. A lot of people would say, hey, make sure you play defense and prevent the win, but why not just go win the game yourself? Really good play by Deer Creek, having that offensive possession.
Again, best of 5 match, so even if Noble does take a loss here, they have more than enough time to be able to bring the series back in their favor. With this 1 second left, not possible for Noble to bring this one back, and that will be a 4-2 victory for the Game 1 for Deer Creek High School. Connor with that MVP, 3 goals and a hat trick in their name for this first game.
Yeah, definitely a deserved MVP there for Connor. Really well played entirely. Very impressive, and I think realistically Noble came out swinging and was able to get that first point on the board, but we immediately saw that 2-score burst from Deer Creek to respond, and that really kind of turned the table of the game on its head.
Also, just an unfortunate own goal as well coming in from Noble High School, kind of putting them in a bit of a under position where they would have been even. But, you know, going into the second game, I think you just move on from that one and try to bring the series back.
It does look like we are getting ready to set up for this next game here.
Going to go ahead and get started. Go into this kickoff. Going to go into Deer Creek's half first. Connor going to pick this one up. Trying to follow it off the wall here. Hits it towards the corner, towards the middle. Is there a teammate to follow up? And Play-Doh with a fantastic team play. Amazing dribble here from Connor. Able to get that around that corner. Able to set that up directly in the middle. And Play-Doh able to follow it up perfectly, starting 1-0 for Deer Creek.
Yeah, Play-Doh may be the one who actually gets the goal there, but that was all Connor being able to drive it up the wall, dribbling past 2 Noble defenders. Really amazing play from that.
Again, a demolition, 2 demolitions coming out. Cruz and Flowers go down. Connor going to try for this air dribble in the net with a double commit, able to send that one out of the net. Noble going to start with some counter aggression, but the ball does end up going back down into Noble. Play-Doh almost making a nice dunk on the net, doesn't quite get there. Connor tries for one as well. PZU ready to follow up. This possession just staying in Deer Creek's favor. Just these rotations going off super well right now. And Connor with a fantastic shot, but a great save as well coming out from Cruz. A demolition onto Apollo. Sending it into the right corner, down towards the middle. Play-Doh going to try to follow up on their own pass, but not able to slot it in. PZU ready for the middle and is able to slot another one in. 2-0 lead for Deer Creek.
Yeah, and similar to game 1, just the ball is constantly on Deer Creek's defensive side, or sorry, Noble's defensive side. Deer Creek with all of this offensive pressure, getting shot after shot on goal, you know eventually that wall's going to break down.
Yeah, getting into this kickoff, the ball going to start on the side of Noble. The demolition going to come out early with Flowers, sending that one out to Deer Creek's half. Going to try to follow up for a net. Sends it towards the middle for Apollo. But Play-Doh ready to follow up on it. But Cruz, the third man, able to clean that one up. Grabbing another goal here for Noble, now only down a single goal here.
Yeah, a little bit of a double commit from Deer Creek there, trying to guard the first goal, and Noble able to keep up that pressure, get the follow-up shot in, and with a clear goal, a nice point for Noble.
Almost another one there for Noble, and the bump comes out. Cruz able to slot one in. That was a perfectly timed bump there from Flowers onto Connor to allow Cruz to slot that one in, putting this game tied 2-2. Still about 4 minutes left in this game though.
Yeah, really smart play, really heads-up play to recognize that when it's happening, and just in the chaos and the speed of Rocket League, being able to make that play for your teammates too, just really fantastic team play from Noble to tie it up.
A lot of demolitions happening in this game so far. Plato does end up going down. Cruz trying to take the shot off their head. Doesn't. Ends up sending it towards that left corner. Flowers going to try to follow. Play-Doh grabs that one. Apollo going to go ahead and send that one out. Maybe tries to follow up with PZU, but the ball going to be cleared over towards Deer Creek's half. Now sitting over their net. Tries for a dunk. Hits the net. Doesn't quite get there. 2 post shots for the side of Noble. Some really, really close shots there, but just not able to clean it up. Apollo tries to send the ball back towards the middle for a teammate. Flowers with one as well. Cruz in the perfect position. Isn't able to get there in time. Deer Creek able to keep this ball out of their net. 3 minutes left and a tie game. Apollo trying for another shot. So much possession being had in Noble's favor. So many shots going off right now. But Deer Creek doing a great job of keeping their defense up and keeping this ball outside of their net. And now comes the counter-aggression on the side of Deer Creek over into Noble's half. Play-Doh sending that one towards the middle, towards PZU. Not quite able to go in, and the demolition comes out. Such a close goal, but also no cleanup there for Deer Creek. Apollo going to clear that one back out. Sends it towards the middle, but Cruz ready to send that back over to Noble's half. Going to try to follow up on it quickly, but Deer Creek able to Play-Doh able to turn that one around. Now tries to send this one back towards the middle. Flowers ready to follow up on it, but Connor gets there first. Flowers going to continue with this ball here. PZU may be looking to make something happen. Does go over PZU's head, but Play-Doh right behind, able to help their teammate out, and PZU with a nice tap in on that goal. 2 minutes left on this game, and Deer Creek was finally able to slot in another one.
Yeah, that double stack from Deer Creek was incredibly interesting to watch. PZU actually getting dribbled past on that play, but Play-Doh being able to follow it up and then immediately pass it back to PZU for the finish. Really great team play there from Deer Creek.
And now starting off with the aggression already. Deer Creek sitting this Nobles half, a back pass. Almost a fantastic shot, and Play-Doh with the follow-up. One of the cleanest plays I think we've seen so far. Play-Doh going to smack that one back out to Connor off the wall, and Play-Doh ready to finish that one off. A 3-man play, able to get 2 goals ahead with 2 minutes left.
Yeah, it seems like Deer Creek's practiced a lot on this tip-off and exactly how they want to run these drills before the formations get a little bit more chaotic in the mid-fight. So really impressive for Deer Creek to be able to coordinate all of that as a team.
Yeah, Noble just trying to make some aggressiveness happen here, but Deer Creek keeping up their rotations, not let anything get close towards their net, not get caught out. Just try not to make mistakes. You're now up. All you have to do is worry about not getting scored on. PZU going to grab this ball here, try to get some aggression onto Noble's half. Play-Doh going to send past that ball. Connor, the only player remaining, has to do a backflip there. Try to send that one back out. Sends it towards PZU, but Cruz is ready for that one. Sends it towards the middle for Apollo. Does end up hitting that crossbar. Now towards Noble's side. Tries for another shot. Cruz ready for the save. 60 seconds left. Noble going to need some aggression to happen right now if they want to keep in this one. Almost a fantastic shot. A little too far to the left. Play-Doh able to get a nice touch on that one. Almost a follow-up there. Not able to slot it in, though. The ball just trying to be kept out of Noble's territory. Flowers ready to follow up on it, but Deer Creek continues these rotations, keeping as much pressure on this ball as possible, not let Noble have anything for free. Only 30 seconds left, and Deer Creek has the possession right now. Going to be sent back over to Deer Creek's half. Maybe a goal possibility here. They're going to need one right now if they want to stay in this second game. Does get tipped towards the middle, but just isn't able to get there. Plato able to tip it out just a little bit. Is sent back towards the middle, almost ready to follow up on it, but doesn't quite get there. 5 seconds left, and does end up getting sent out by Deer Creek, and 1 second left. Looks like this will be the 4-2 victory for Deer Creek. Same as that first match, 4-2 for Deer Creek yet again, taking that game 2 and on series point.
Yeah, and it looked like Noble really happened to slow down there near the end with the last 2.5 minutes of game clock, actually going without a single goal entirely. Really impressive from Deer Creek to be able to manage that time of possession and nurse that lead the way they did, along with the amount of assists. Connor with 3 assists that game, getting the Playmaker badge and the MVP for Deer Creek. Really cool to see. Obviously, you think of your leading scorers as your superstars, but being able to make awesome assists also can have the flashy plays.
Yeah, for sure, and having the most shots on your team as well. It's like we always say, the more you're not going to make any goals if you don't take shots. So the more shots you take, the more goals you're going to score. So right now, Noble looking to try and bring this series in a reverse sweep, and we've seen some good aggression on the side of Noble. We just have to see if they can continue that streak as well as keep their rotations and their defense up.
And it is do or die for Noble in this round. Next loss for them means that they are out of the tournament and walk away with the bronze medal. Meanwhile, Deer Creek's looking to try and get a rematch with Edmond Memorial, who just knocked them out of the winner's bracket.
Yeah, no goals to be had yet. The possession in Noble's hands right now. Sent backwards towards Apollo. Going to try to follow up for an air dribble here. Isn't able to clean that one up. Play-Doh going to try for one themselves. Goes for the flip reset, but Flowers able to send that one back out and sent over towards Deer Creek's half. Able to keep the possession sort of in their favor. Keeping the ball over in Deer Creek's half. Trying to get this ball between each other. Just keep these rotations fast and keep yourselves on the ball. Don't let Deer Creek have anything if you're trying to get these goals here. Ball sent over towards Deer Creek's right side. Apollo trying for something, but PZU able to stagger that one out. A minute off the clock. Still no goal yet to be scored. Possession grabbed by Noble. Sent over towards the left side. Connor going to get sent past that ball. PZU going to try to clear that one out, but is picked up quickly. This ball still sitting over in Deer Creek's half. A lot of the possession being in Deer Creek's half so far this game. I think the most amount that we've seen Noble have. If they keep this up, they can certainly slot one in. Looking for a nice shot on the goal, but a good save from Deer Creek. A great bicycle hit there from Apollo. Able to send that one towards the middle. Looking for a follow-up. Just isn't able to clean it. Sends that left corner, but is ready for one. And Flowers finally does slot one in. Some amazing possession being had in this game so far from the side of Noble. A lot of this possession clock being had in Deer Creek's half.
Yeah, it took all 3 of Noble's players touching the ball to finally get it in the goal, but they all had great setups for the next opportunity, not only just playing for themselves, but playing for all of Noble High School right now.
Exactly, it's keeping those rotations up as much as you possibly can. And now with 3 minutes remaining, they've been able to keep the ball out of their own half for a lot of this game. If they can continue that, then they can certainly take this game. Noble grabbing the possession yet again. Going to try for this top left. Doesn't follow it up, but Cruz is ready to clean that one up. Tried for that goal at first. Apollo almost making a nice shot in, but Cruz, of course, ready. Threading the needle between 2 Deer Creek defenders. Noble now having the lead 2-0.
Yeah, and it looked like Deer Creek didn't expect Cruz to be so close to the goal at that point, looking for a little bit more of a clear off of that goal post, but Cruz being able to be in the right place at the right time and confirm that point for Noble.
Yeah, now about half of this game over with. Deer Creek now starting to show some aggression here. Get this ball in Noble's territory and try it for some nice shots here. Play-Doh going to follow up Connor MG. Tries to send it towards the middle, but Noble just able to clear that one back out. PZU going to keep it in their half. Flowers going to send it over to Cruz. which is going to be sent over to Deer Creek's half on that right side. Does end up going under the ball. Plato going to grab possession here, sent over to PZU. Plato ready to follow up on it. Gets the demo. The ball still rolling to Noble's goal. And a fantastic demolition coming out from the side of Deer Creek. Play-Doh with that awareness, knowing that if they get that demolition, able to get one slotted in. Noble still having the lead, but a great aggressive play from Deer Creek.
Yeah, just the great understanding of the game and exactly how they need to have it. As a weird tip-off here, Noble is going to take possession of it, heading into Deer Creek's side, still nursing this 1-point lead with under 2 minutes to play now. Plato dribbling up the side. Flowers going to look to disrupt it a little bit. Plato trying to center it for the rest of Deer Creek, looking to tie up that game.
A close shot there, was almost able to get it past that last defender, but a good touch from the side of Deer Creek, keeping it out. Connor going to try for the flip, isn't able to get that flick off. Apollo going to come off this wall, followed up quickly by Cruz to try to get around, isn't able to get there, sent towards the middle, but Connor's going to tip that one up towards Plato. Plato going to follow it up in the air, gets the flip reset. Can they send it in? Not quite. Flowers able to touch that one out, and Cruz able to send it over to the half. Play-Doh, the only player remaining here. PZU coming up fast, but Play-Doh able to grab this possession. Flip reset. Sent over towards the right side, still kind of sitting towards the midfield right now. Cruz going to pick this one up, maybe slotting in another one. Sends it towards the middle, off the wall. Apollo ready to follow up, but isn't able to get that one in. Play-Doh ready for this one. Flowers going to contest it in the middle. Down to Connor, beats Apollo, and gets sit and bar down for Connor MG, tying up this game.
Yeah, another half-court shot for Connor, just like we saw in previous games, being able to perfectly put that in for Deer Creek and making it where all of a sudden the pressure is on. 45 seconds, anyone's game.
Yeah, 2-2-2. Certainly could see an overtime match happening here. Noble needing this one to stay in the series. And right as I say that, Noble able to slot one in. Apollo with a nice position on that ball. Able to spot it. Does end up beating the Deer Creek defender there and slots one in for Noble. Now with 38 seconds remaining, Deer Creek needing another one on the board.
Yeah, a couple demos there really opened up the opportunity for Noble, and they were able to close on it.
Sends the ball towards the middle. Cruz ready to follow up, but Plato just gets there faster. Cruz going to send that one over towards the right side. Connor able to hit that one in. Flowers is able to save it. Some big saves going to have to be had on the side of Noble. So many saves going off right now. So many shots on the side of Deer Creek. The aggressiveness coming out right now to be able to... They just want this one more to be able to send this into overtime. And with 10 seconds left, the ball's going to be sent over to Deer Creek's side, but the possession is going to be grabbed. 4 seconds left. They have the ability to do this with 1 second left, but that ball can't hit the ground. And the 50-50 is going to stall that one, sending that one into the ground, and Noble is going to get their first game on to start this reverse sweep.
Yeah, Noble doing a fantastic job, Flowers, with that goal, along with 3 saves on that side. I felt like the Noble defense was really heroic that entire series, making save after save, play after play on the defensive side, just waiting for their opportunity to strike. And we saw that last one with 45 seconds left in the game. Really amazing opportunity for them.
Yeah, just so many numbers going out on both teams. So many shots, so many saves. 3 saves for the side of Deer Creek as well as 3 saves for the side of Noble, but so many shots being had as well for both teams. Just keeping those stats up, continuing aggression on both sides as well as having the defense. You can't just be good at one or the other, and both of these teams are fantastic at both. It's just who can play faster, who can keep their rotations up.
Yeah, and I think I have to give a tip of my hat to Deer Creek and how they have been able to play with each other, especially with their assists. Day in and day out, every time we have streamed them, I've seen something amazing happen. And this connection between Plato, PZU, and then Connor getting that the playmaker earlier, really just being able to get a lot of assists and a lot of team coordination, which is really fun to see.
A lot of early aggressiveness coming out from Noble, taking a couple nice shots, but hitting that bar. Apollo, the last defender remaining here, going to have to hit that one out. PZU ready to follow up on it. Sent down towards the middle. Plato going to go ahead and back up, ready to sit on the defense. Does end up smacking that one backwards. Play-Doh gonna grab this one. Tries to hit that one a little towards the center. Apollo trying for that top right shot, but the save gonna come out from the side of Deer Creek. Still no goals to be had yet. Grab that big boost for Apollo. Tries for that ball, but is prepared to be sent out. Flowers gonna try to grab that one. Some bumps coming out from Deer Creek, but Cruz able to come in behind and able to slot that one. Deer Creek too focused on trying to get those bumps around. Unfortunately, Connor does get caught in that crossfire as well, and PZU not ready to make that final save. 1-0 lead to start the series for Noble.
Yeah, it looked like Deer Creek was expecting the tap from Play-Doh. Play-Doh just not quite getting there, meaning Noble had a wide open shot on that goal. Really good play by Noble.
Get the ball already. Almost another fantastic shot, but Play-Doh with a great save, sending that one up. Connor gonna follow it, sending that one back out. Cruz gonna try to grab it. Play-Doh grabbing that one as well, trying to keep this out of Deer Creek's half. As long as the ball doesn't fall in front of this net for a attacker to follow up on. Connor gonna send that one over Flowers, but does get cleared back over towards Deer Creek's half. Play-Doh gonna grab this one over Flowers' head. Cruz, the only one here, is gonna be sent towards the middle. PZU and Apollo gonna try to follow up on this. Does get sent towards the left side of Noble. Connor gonna try for another one, but Flowers is able to send that one out. Play-Doh already up in the air to bring this one back. PZU ready to follow up as the second. Doesn't quite get there. Does get sent over towards that right side. Connor not ready for the bounce on that ball. Does end up getting sent out towards the mid. Demolition comes out onto Play-Doh. Demolition onto Cruz as well. 3 minutes left. Noble still up a goal. Play-Doh going to try for a dunk, and an amazing shot there from Play-Doh. Able to tie this series up. Connor into the middle, and Play-Doh just able to follow up perfectly down and in. Cruz not able to get there fast enough.
Yeah, once again, Connor with an amazing set there for the Play-Doh dunk. Looked like we were looking at prime D-Wade and LeBron. Like, really being able to get those opportunities and make easy goals for each other. Just something really great that I'm seeing from this Deer Creek team.
Yeah, Noble making some early aggression here. PZU going to send that one over, but Flowers ready to grab it back. Connor going to hit that one over, take that 50-50 chance. Sends it towards the middle. Are they able to follow up? But too many defenders left in this net. PZU going to try, but just not able to get there. Some bumps coming out as well. Tries to send this ball back over. Still a tie game. Half of this game already shaved off. The ball still rolling around over in Deer Creek's half. Is sent in front of that net, but is cleared over. Play-Doh going to try to quickly get back, send that one towards the middle. A little too soft of a hit there to try to send that one in. Connor going to send that one back towards the middle, but Apollo is ready to be there to follow it. Taps that one in, and Apollo, ready for a fantastic follow-up, is able to just slot that one in. And a fantastic pass there from Flowers, and a great slot in that top left corner for Apollo. Noble now in the lead again with 2 minutes left.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of advantage from whichever team tries to set for one of their players rather than going straight for a goal. It's so difficult to defend that because you don't exactly know where the opponent's going to hit the ball beforehand. You don't know if it's going to go for the follow-up or if they're going to go for the quick strike.
Yeah, the ball being sent towards the middle. Noble trying for it, but Deer Creek able to keep that one out of the front of their goal. They're going to send that one, but the dunk comes out. Connor with almost an amazing shot, does end up hitting the corner, but a great save from Noble. Some great aggression here from Deer Creek, but some great defense from the side of Noble as well. Another shot being tried. Hits a little too top left. Noble retains this lead. Possession being grabbed by them yet again as well. Ball still retaining in Deer Creek's half. Flowers just kind of trying to keep this ball away. Keep it in Deer Creek's corner. With 60 seconds left on the clock here. Noble still up one. Deer Creek looking to make some aggressive plays happen here. Tries for a little bit of a fake double tap there, but does end up getting hit out. Deer Creek still with some good possession here. The ball does get hit over to Noble, but it will be cleared out quickly by PZU. Going to try to follow it. Flowers meets in the middle for the 50-50. Does stall it out a little bit. Connor able to hit that one back out. Apollo ready for it. does end up getting sent towards the middle. PZU going to try to follow. Doesn't get there. Cruz is able to get there just a little bit faster. Connor ready for this drive. Almost gets sent into the goal. PZU has to follow up on a save. Plato ready for some aggression. Does end up hitting it over Apollo, but Cruz, the last man standing, able to make that save. 15 seconds left. Deer Creek needing another one if they don't want this to go to Game 5. With 7 seconds left, this is the last chance Deer Creek has to make this happen. Tries to send it towards the middle. So many double commits, but with 1 second left, just isn't able to follow up on it. And Noble going to be able to send this to a Game 5 and a close chance to be able to reverse sweep Deer Creek.
Yeah, really impressive possession by Noble, especially in that last 3 minutes. Once you get that advantage, it's really difficult to be able to come back from that. And it's also just in the back of your head, especially once you get this late into the season, on how impactful these games are for your season. I'm sure Noble that entire time is planning their defensive strategies, making sure they understand where everyone needs to be for position. Really good job by them, and great mental fortitude to be down 0-2 and be able to come back to force a Game 5.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we wanted from Noble. Just some more aggressiveness, some more possession time in their favor. And especially that game at the beginning of it, we saw so much early offensive possession go in Noble's favor, and Deer Creek just not able to do a whole lot about it. A lot of saves being caught out as well on the side of Noble, just not letting Deer Creek have anything that game.
Yeah, so we will be going into a Game 5. Winner does get to go play against Edmond Memorial in the grand finals, and loser will secure the bronze for the OESL Champions Series Rocket League Fall 2024. And say that 5 times fast.
Yeah. And Edmond Memorial coming in as the number 1 seed, Deer Creek the number 2, and Noble the number 4. We saw in the last Fortnite match that we watched the number 1 seed go against the number 4 seed. So it has happened before and definitely can happen again. And I definitely can see Noble bringing this one. Early possession here grabbed from Noble, sending that over to Deer Creek side. Going to try for another early goal. Doesn't quite get that. Going to be saved by Deer Creek. Play-Doh over to PZU, but a little too far to the right. Doesn't quite send that one in. Another top hit there. Play-Doh going to try to hit this one. Goes over Apollo, but is sent out by Noble. Apollo going to try to send that one out. Cruz ready to follow up. Flicks it over Connor, but PZU ready to send that one back towards the middle. Just possession swap kind of happening right now. No big shots happening just yet. Both teams still kind of fighting for possession of the ball right now. A demolition will go out onto Apollo. This ball getting really close to Deer Creek's net. A shot on the net goes out from Noble, but a fantastic save from PZU is going to keep that one out. Apollo going to try to send this one towards the middle. Hits a 50-50 with Play-Doh. Sends it over towards Deer Creek's half. Cruz going to send it towards the middle, but Apollo ready to stop that one. Connor ready to stop that one. Now over towards Noble's half. Demolition does end up coming out. Connor going to try to hit that one. Sends it towards that left corner. PZU maybe looking to send it towards the middle, but Cruz just going to slot that one over towards the other side. Not let this get close to the middle. Connor almost ready to follow up on it, but an epic save comes out from Flowers. Now possession back in Noble's favor, sent out by Play-Doh. Apollo going to try to grab that one. Still kind of teetering towards the middle right here. Close to this net, almost gets slotted in, but PZU able to quickly follow that one. A demolition comes out. Play-Doh able to follow up on the defensive end. Apollo going to go ahead and hit that one towards their right corner. 3 minutes left, 2 minutes off the clock, and still no goals to be had just yet. Connor, the last defender standing, is able to clear that one back out. Apollo getting a nice clear over towards Deer Creek center, but just isn't able to slot that one down in. Flowers going to go off the wall, tries to follow up, is able to dunk it past Connor, but Cruz not able to follow that one up just yet. Half of this game still to be played, and still not a goal to be had. Almost one. Has to be had right there. 2 shots on the net, but Deer Creek able to keep it out. Noble keeping up some great aggression so far right now. The demolition comes out from PZU. Almost a great shot, but Cruz is able to keep that one out of their net. The flip reset going to come out from Cruz, but the save from Deer Creek. 2 minutes left. Both teams going back and forth so far with this fantastic aggression. Connor almost able to stuff that one in the net, but an epic save comes out from Flowers and Cruz to keep that one out of their net. Both teams continue this great offensive aggression, but both teams also doing a fantastic job of this defensive masterclass. And this ball being sent back over towards Deer Creek's half. Flowers going to grab possession of this ball yet again, going to try to go off this wall, but Connor going to send that one back towards the middle. 50-50 with PZU, sends Cruz up into the air, has to try to get back as fast as possible. 90 seconds left right now. Apollo going to send that one out of the danger zone. Flowers going to hit this one up, and Cruz able to follow it. Play-Doh going to have to try to get back here to get ready for this save. Apollo going to send it towards the middle, but PZU able to get there fast enough to send that one back. 70 seconds left. Still no goals, and we're in Game 5. One of the closest matches that we've seen so far. Almost able to slot that one in, but PZU not able to get there fast enough. Flowers was waiting for that defensive play. Almost a slot comes in for Deer Creek, but does end up getting sent towards their half yet again. A demolition comes out from Flowers. Almost a perfect position to be able to do something, but Play-Doh able to keep it out. 40 seconds left, still 0-0. Apollo going to follow up there, gets a little bit of a bump, ends up hitting the bar, and gets sent out. Still no goal to be had. Cruz going to send that one towards the middle. A demolition onto Play-Doh. 30 seconds left. Another demolition comes out. Apollo going to grab that one, try to send it towards the middle. Isn't able to get that one in over towards Deer Creek's right side. Sent back towards the middle. Flowers going to pick this one up. 15 seconds left. Might go into the first 0-0 overtime that we've seen this season. But with 10 seconds left, still a lot to be had, especially with the noble aggression that is happening right now. Only 5 seconds left. Flowers going to grab this one and try to send it back towards Deer Creek's way. But Connor going to 50-50 that one back towards the middle. Sent over towards the right side. Play-Doh with this final play tries to make it happen. Still kept off the ground, no shot to be had, and we will go into an 0-0 overtime. Next goal wins.
Yeah, definitely not what I was expecting when that game kicked off at 5 minutes, but definitely exciting nonetheless. As Cruz getting an early shot onto the Deer Creek goal, almost going in with a little bit more speed.
Still the aggression being made for Deer Creek. The ball sitting over on Noble's side, just trying to get their bounce. Keep these rotations up. PZU going to send it towards the middle. Apollo going to go ahead and grab that one. Send it over towards the left side. Play-Doh still trying for some aggression here. Is going to send that one over towards their left side and try to follow this one. Cruz looking for it. Almost a bump and tries to send it out. Hits the crossbar. And Play-Doh going to follow up and manages to clean that one up. One of the closest, if not the closest series that we've seen so far. And Play-Doh able to just get a nice tap there to win Deer Creek the game. Game 5, 1-0 victory for Deer Creek. Now a rematch here for the number 1 and number 2 seed, Edmond Memorial versus Deer Creek.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell how much heart was in that game with the lack of scoring, meaning every single second had to have immense effort from both sides of the game. But Deer Creek able to go into overtime, able to resist the reverse sweep that Noble was trying to cook up and get back into this redemption bracket to go against the people who knocked them into the redemption bracket in Edmond Memorial.
Yeah, now having this rematch against Edmond Memorial, we will see that soon, but for now, we will be right back.